Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Minin with the first. All right, all right. Now, hello. It's been a minute, right? It's been a minute since we played Blue Prince on stream. However, what happened? How can I what's the reason that I'm going back to it today? Well, well, a friend of mine, and you guys know him around Twitch as Danger Valentine, right? We were hanging out, and he said that he wanted to watch my playthrough of Blue Prince, and so which is on the archive, right? And it got me thinking about Blue Prince again. I was like, oh yeah, that and I've been, I've been thinking about going back to it for a while. Basically, oh, there he is. There's the man right here. Here's been the deal, is that I said, when I finished the game, I said that I was going to continue it off stream. However, I feel like we had a lot of there were a lot of open mysteries still, and I feel like we still had momentum on them, right? It's not like the game slowed down very much, at least when I was playing it. So I don't know. I kind of just wanted to revisit it today, and so one thing I started doing is I started looking through my first day of it a little bit to see if anything stood out to me. And I actually noticed something. I want you guys to see this. Hello. All right. I want you guys to see what I noticed. There is a room. There's like a playroom. And in the playroom, let's find it here. Let's find it. Yo, Rain. Is this the... Nope, that's the that's that. Flat Mario, the 7-day free trial period. Flat Mario? What the hell does that mean? Let me tell you guys something though. There is a game that I had half a mind to play today. Honestly, let me tell you something. Up until 1 minute before the stream started, my plan today was to play this game. And then I thought maybe we'll switch to Blue Prince after a little bit. The plan today was to play this. And then after like a couple hours, then blindside all of the gacha anime girl enjoyers. We blindside them with a couple hours of Blue Prince then after. However, then like I don't know, 1 second before the stream started, I decided, you know what, actually, I think I just want to play Blue Prince. But here, because I've never played a gacha game before. It was actually like the name, like how to name the stream. If I'm gonna play a gacha game, I don't know, because I've never played one before. Is this the thing I'm looking for? No. The orb. Hope I don't. Think how. Dude, it was in the. I think it was in the first day. There's a room that has an Atari in it. Oh, it's the same room that has the book in it that the kids wrote. So we got to find the book that the kids... There it is. Here's the book that the kids wrote. Okay. Check this out. Sharing. There it is. There it is, baby. Look at this Atari. Do you notice anything about it? Because I know something about it. 6 colors. Blue, yellow, pink, red, pink, gray. This, I think, is a color code for the utility box. That's what I think. And so, we're going to go ahead and snip that, and I will save that into my my folder of blueprints stuff. Atari. All right, there we go. All right. Now that we've taken care of that, there are a couple other things that I would like to do today. Steam sale is going on right now, and I picked up a bunch of stuff on the Steam sale. Yo, Too Light. And I've been, there's a couple things that I want to get to. For example, there is this demo of this game that I would like to check out, and then and maybe something else as well. But for now, let's open blueprints. Let's get back into it. What I was saying earlier is just that, like, my intention was, now that I got the credits to roll on this game, my intention was to make it my new off-stream game, so I can just, like, do all of the super special extra stuff off-stream, right? However, two things. A, I have not been able to bring myself to boot this game up off-stream. Flex. Thank you for the 89 months. A, I have not been able to bring myself to boot this game up off stream and not share it with you guys. And B, I'm just playing Death Stranding 2 offline. So it means that we need to it means that we need to just play it on stream. So here we go. Let's continue. I think I wasted a couple days after the credits rolled, just like looking at the post game or whatever. So here we go. We're on day 21. But yeah. So here we are. Should you play Death Stranding 1 before trying to get into part 2? Yes, absolutely, I would say so. And a big part of the reason is that the gameplay between the two, at least as far as I am in Death Stranding 2 so far, the gameplay between the two is basically the same. So it's, it's not like, oh, the second one's gameplay is so good, you just skip the first one. You got to get into yeah, it's not like that. It's like the same game, gameplay wise. Sure. Oh yeah, for sure, EMC. That's no problem. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that you 100% are making the right decision to start Death Stranding 1, even though Death Stranding 2 is out. It is the correct choice. Okay. Well, so let's talk about. We actually need to talk about some of the things that need to be done in this game right now. Blueprints, open ends. Okay, here we go. Here are some things that we need to tie up. Chessboard puzzle. In the underground area, actually, we're just gonna take a day and walk around and show you guys some stuff. What is the chessboard puzzle? Let's go there. Let's remind ourselves. If we come down here, I think it's down this elevator here. Yo, Blink. You know what's a really cool word? Precipice. Oh, and speaking of, hang on, I gotta make a slight stream setup adjustment. You guys should be over here, so you're not covering up my resources, and then I should be up here, so you can read the name of the room that I'm in. There we go. New 3.5mm extension cable just came in. Hopefully better results than your current one. Yeah, that is exactly the kind of cable that you can get a bad brand on, and it'll just be shit. if you do have to get another one, let's just say, the brand for like for audio cables like that, the brand that I have had very good luck with and I've liked a lot, is, hang on. Oh, I unplugged my webcam, so I can't use it. HOSA, HOSA. That's the brand that I really like for just like straight up 3.5 millimeter audio cables I found, or even half-inch audio cables for that, or quarter-inch, sorry, for that matter. Have I seen this? Flex is really in on this Mind's Eye game. Flex Retro is invested in how bad Mind's Eye is. Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna paste it, and then there we go. Now I can grab it. Have I seen this? No. No, but that is very funny. Oh man. Now, one element of this that is funny is even the color scheme of like the cyan and orange, you know? Especially in the corner. Like, hang on a second. What is this image actually from? I need to know. Because on the left, because on the left is the movie poster, right? Or a movie poster, right? On the right, what actually is this? Because if we say Mind's Eye cover art, Mind's Eye cover art, okay, Mind's Eye PS5 cover art. Oh my god, it is the it is the cover art. Okay. I was questioning it because this has no branding on it. But anyway, the thing is though, I'll just say that the cyan and orange coloring is like that is like an established generic thing. Like everything that's generic. I mean, like how can we write this? Like blue, cyan, you know, movie poster or whatever. I wonder if you get a lot of images for this. Not really what I was expecting. Oh yeah, I said blue. I'm dumb. Yeah, orange and cyan. Yeah, like this is just like a super. Here is a great image. Like it's just a super common thing in general. This doesn't even have Battlefield on it, does it? So all I'm saying is that if it were less egregious, I would just say, oh, it's just this. It just looks like any one of these. But it is funny though that it's like it is even more than that though. Like the two guys. You got the guy in front, gun in his hand. You got the guy halfway behind him, a little bit covered up, looking back to the camera, gun in his hand, slight Dutch angle. Wait a second, though. Wait a second. I just noticed something. Hang on. The Tenant poster is a Dutch angle to the right. The Mind's Eye is a Dutch angle to the left. It's kind of hard to catch, but it's a slight difference. They're actually completely different, though, because of that. No, that's hilarious. Okay. Anyway. All right. What are we doing? The female side is not well made, so it's loose with any little bit of motion. Oh, dude, yeah, that kind of stuff is super frustrating. But now you're good. Quality a bit better too. Excellent, yeah. Yeah, with my sometimes it's your headphones also. Here's what I mean. I have one pair of headphones that when I plug it into like any jack, I then have to pull it out like a 0.5 millimeter. If I fully plug these headphones into a jack, it sounds like they sound really bad, and I have to pull them out 0.5 millimeter, pull them back out, and then they sound good. So that's a thing too. Okay. Anyway, what I was getting, here it is, everybody. This is what I was going to. Look at this. So here is one open puzzle that we have in the game. What we have here is obviously the house. But there are chess pieces that we can place. And some rooms in the house have certain chess pieces that are in them. And so let me open that up. Here we go. So, erase the ones that I was working on already. So, I've found these pieces in these rooms so far, and so as we draft these rooms, we need to write down where they are so that we can then put the chess pieces on and see what happens. So that's one, this is one of the big open things right now that I need to do. Another big open end is, what the hell is the deal with the letter sketches? So the letter sketches are all around the game. You have things like this, where two things are presented to you that have a one-letter difference in the word that they are representing. So, and when I say one-letter difference, I mean that one letter is missing. For example, if this, like, assuming that this is tier, this is obviously tiger, and then tier is just tiger without the G. So the solution, the information to glean out of these two images is the letter G. I have been writing down a bunch of these. I've been writing down every one of them that I see. The pair of things, the letter that I've gotten out of it, and but I have no clue what to do with this information yet. My hunch right now that I'm going to start doing is, I wonder if the location in the house matters. Because the same room doesn't always have the same letter in it. And so I'm thinking maybe we start putting the letters into the grid and seeing what that looks like. That's just a question, right? So I'm just going to snip this, and then I will begin seeing what I can glean out of that. Another one of the most recent things that happened is we found this entire book about sigils. Now, the funny thing about these sigils is that I don't remember ever even seeing one of these yet. I've seen these symbols, and we actually know that these symbols are represented by different colors. So, like, this symbol is purple, this symbol is supposed to be orange, and this symbol is supposed to be yellow. I do at least know that, based on the color puzzle. Oh, that reminds me of another thing that we need to do. There's some kind of classroom puzzle that I never solved. If we draft more classrooms. So, we need to find the red letters, right? I imagine one of them is going to be in the time safe. So I need to open the time safe also. Alright, so these are just a bunch of things that are open right now. But anyway, point is, there's all this information about sigils. Actually, what are they actually called? Yes, sigils. The funny thing is, I haven't even noticed there existing a sigil in the game yet at this point. And so now I expect that that's going to be something that I'm just going to start seeing everywhere, you know? Like, now that we know to look for it, they're probably going to be everywhere. Some headphones are TRRS and some extensions are just TRS? Yes. Now, if headphones are TRRS, though, that generally means that it's headphones with a mic on them, right? But yeah, I mean, not always. Oh, okay. But all right. You're telling me some people have headphones that have a subwoofer in them? What am I doing? Okay, so we need to actually kind of get started a little bit now here. So let's get on over to our shed over here. And I think I want a shelter. Here's the thing. I'm sure last time I played the game, I set the time lock safe. But I don't remember what I would have set it to. So I'm going to need to come down here again, and we're going to need to reset it again. So I wrote down what day 1 is. And so I wonder if it's impossible to get the same seller twice in a row. Shoot, where are my notes? I gotta find my notes for this game. Because I wrote down somewhere, like, what day 1 is. I think it was in November, I kind of remember. Yes, here we go. Okay. Yo, Nora. Yeah, great to be here. Okay, day 1 was November 7th. So if day 1 is the 7th, then day 10, it would be like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, not 17. So day 10 is 16. So day 20 is 26. So tomorrow is the 27th. Because it's day 21 right now. Oh, but we don't need a shelter to set the time. Because we can do it from any computer. Right, I forgot about that. Anyway, okay. So every day we can actually set it to the next day. But yeah. So 27th is tomorrow. 8 a.m. is fine. Okay. And it's not open right now because, yeah, okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing in here. Okay. And then I think that there is stuff to find in the game as far as, like, as far as, like, story bits. I'm sure that there's story things that are really important as well. To start trying to put together. That's one thing that I've been largely ignoring in the game so far, is like what is the world building that they're doing, with like the characters and the Red Guard and whatnot. Okay, so I would say that this is face and ace F is what I think. And so I'm going to start today saying, what if we go in here and we go big white F. That's black. Your F is black. All right, boom. F. And we'll just see. We'll just see if this starts turning into something. Okay. All right. I hope you guys like the part of Blueprints where you have 10 windows open that you have to keep flipping between. And all right. Let's start to get the day started. So what am I doing? 21. So I found room 46 on day, like, I don't know, I think it was 19 or so. And then I have not played the game for like a couple weeks, months, something like that. I haven't played it in a while. Big Nakas, yes, this game is it's something of a roguelike puzzle game. Mount Holly gift shop. I've actually never seen this before. Let's definitely check this out. Ah, yes, because we found room 46. Now we have this. All right. Yeah, this game is really, really cool. I'll give you the quick sell on it, all right? So, the map of so you're in a mansion, right? And the map of the mansion is something of like a Zelda dungeon where you know, it's a bunch of rooms that may have doors on any one of their 4 sides, right? But the game is first person, and as you explore, hang on, I gotta interact with this for a moment. Well, we'll look at that later. As you explore, you'll notice that the map is unknown. It's unfilled out right now. And so when you reach a door and you click on it, you draw a random selection of rooms that you can make this room become. And so you can see these rooms have different benefits from each other, right? The storeroom will give me some useful materials. Mrs. Dash got home. The kitchen, we can buy food. The breakfast nook, we'll get a key and we'll get some bacon and eggs. And now, another thing to consider, though, is that the storeroom, as you can see, is a dead end. But the breakfast nook and the kitchen will both have an exit door as well. So I'm going to take the breakfast nook here. Because I would like my bacon and eggs, which also adds the morning room to my draft pool. Gets me a key. And does it get me any information? Because here's the other thing about this game, and you'll see some spoilers to some puzzles, to some deep puzzles, but you know, hopefully that's fun. It gets real deep. Ultimately, the goal of the game when you first boot it up and you're first introduced to it, the idea is that you've inherited this place. As long as you can get to, or it's like you've inherited the secret treasure that's that's behind the antechamber. And so the goal is to traverse the whole house and get into the antechamber and get behind it, which there are some things associated to that, like the doors to the antechamber have to be opened by finding and pulling levers that are in random rooms and stuff. You only have, see the 69 on the top left? That is how many steps I have, which is how many thresholds I am able to cross, is how they're counted, before the day has to end. And when the day ends, everything resets. you have to go outside and camp outside, and the mansion shifts and changes, right? Everything resets. So eventually, as you build up enough knowledge as to what you have to do, ultimately you'll be able to do everything in one run. Find the levers that you need to pull them, get to the antechamber, do the thing, right? And there's a bit more to it. All of that I've already done. We got through it. We rolled the credits. The game said, "Good job, you win." However, it goes deeper, is the thing. The game goes deeper. And so, what's Blackridge Grotto? Each day you may access one offline. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that I unlocked that. The game goes deeper, and now there's a bunch of, like, intensely cryptic puzzles that it's time to solve. For example, a lot of rooms have these drawings in them. The information to glean out of these two, in my opinion, is that this is dessert while this is desert. What's the difference between dessert and desert? The letter S. A single letter S. So I don't know what to do with that information, so right now I'm spitballing by just putting that right there on my screenshot of the map, and we'll see what that means. Okay. There's also a rook. Okay. There's also a rook in this room, which is also important. So this is room 1-1. So now in this we gotta say, okay, Breakfast Nook has a rook in it on this run. I got that shit in 1-1. All right. Was there something in the game that told me that that's how to solve the picture puzzle? Not explicitly. I might have a screenshot of the hint. This is the hint that the game gives you, is that one of them, they have them next to each other, and there's a post-it note that says with, and there's a post-it note that says without. And so my interpretation is that in this particular example, this one is with G and this one is without G. Tiger and Tier, right? And so that means that the information is G because it's with and without. That's the clue. Yeah. All right. So we got the rook written down. It is a white rook. And I should maybe make note of that. I'm gonna make note that this is a white rook. I only just realized that might be important. Okay, anyway, let's go. Next up, I'll do drawing room. Now, drawing room has lots of drawings in it. However, I don't know if I'm supposed to get any information out of any of them, necessarily. You just have, like, man and horse. But then there's also, like, lady. I don't think it's horse and hose. You know, that'd be ridiculous. Oh, that's not even spelled right, though. So yeah, you know. Oh, but here, hang on. Here we have plane and plan is what I would get out of this. So I think that this is an E. So I'm going to go here and say E. All right. Let's keep moving up. Den, definitely. Ooh, spare green. I like that. I'm taking the den though, because I like having lots of doors. Here, I believe crow and row. Okay, okay. And nothing else to find in here quite yet. I like the garage, and I'm gonna take it. I did not see blueprints at GDQ. I don't think I'm ready. I'm not ready to watch like other people discuss this game yet because there would definitely be something spoiled for me, you know, one of like the deeper secrets. Oh, here we go. Car and card. Yo, Rocket. Okay. So now take me back. I like having a security room. All right. I think security is good. This room allows us to pop in here and go keycard system, have the set the offline mode to unlocked. What this does is if I am able to get a utility closet, I can turn the breaker for the keycard doors off, and then they'll always be open for me. Alright, give me something that points left. Oh, I don't know if I've had this room yet. Whenever you draw it while drafting. Oh! I have totally misunderstood the ability of this room. Okay. We're gonna take it. Let me tell you something I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit. The entire playthrough, I never understood what the logic was on how rooms are rotated. Like, why, when I grab Dark Room, is it rotated like that, where there's a room down? I never understood. I get it now, I understand. It's that you always are entering through the bottom door. You're always going up into the room from where you are. So, because I'm moving to the right now, that means I'm coming in going east, and so this door is going to be south, that door is going to be east. So yeah, I get it now. Anyway, I am going to rotate this that way. And then I don't think I've ever actually seen this room before. So, another thing that I should say, just as far as anybody who is not familiar with the game, hasn't seen it before, one of just the really important things about the game is that pretty much every room type has some kind of piece of, some large piece of information for you, you know? That you can only get from this room. So, like, what is this? This is something that's going to be unique to this room and is going to tell me something, right? So here we go. Dear Mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. Junie? I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. And all that to say, expect some more letters soon. Doddingly, Mary. Dearest Mother. This one's Dear Mother, now she's Dearest. This should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please, don't tell me if they didn't arrive. RJ, Thank you for the 36 months. Great to see you. 36. That's a checkpoint. That's 3 years. You've got the Wii badge now. Please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I'm truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert. Itchy Tasty. Thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. The Mayhew? The Mahoo? Life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. What is this word? We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. If the coast is not clear. Yeah, so there is some lore in this game. Oh, another loose end that we need to talk about. Music puzzle. There's a bunch of music that I don't know what to do with. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, is every letter from these a music note? But no, that is not the case. Unless I'm wrong about S. S is the only one here that it could not be interpreted as a music note. Or maybe it stands for sharp, you know? I'm not sure what you're referring to, EMC. Whatever you're asking about has already left my brain. However, nah. This is a no help situation. Oh, Mahue. Oh, well, the only thing that I will do is I will pop up old Google here and I will type in define Mahue. Okay, I imagine it's just a name. I mean, my assumption was it was a name, but you know. We got to get dining room. Oh my god, dude. When I was looking back at my day one play my day one play of this game, I had there was a day where I only lost because I ran out of steps, but I had a dining room that was opened and I walked right past the big juicy steak like 3 times. Because I didn't know the mechanic, and I didn't catch on to it. Alright, here we go. Stage and sage, I would guess. So, right here, we've got ourselves a T. Okay, I hope I didn't miss one of these. We got mountains here, whatever that means. Right, I need to be looking for sigils. Like these plates? Oh. We've got a chess piece in here. I believe I would consider this white, I guess, but I'm not sure how much that matters. But okay. What is this? This is the dining room. Do I have white pawn written down for the dining room yet? No. So in this, we are in room 4-3. All right, 4-3. White pawn. Dining room. Yes, I changed the formatting. Okay. I would like to go right. Uh-oh. The only way I can do that is with a chapel. And we don't really get anything out of either of the other two. I don't have any money right now, so I'm just going to take the chapel. And right, that's where the white bishop is. I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to write yellow here. And now, so this is room 4-2. 4-2. White bishop. Chapel. If ever there was a place that would have a sigil in it, I would think it would be this one. But perhaps not. I'm actually really proud of myself for the stained glass puzzle, for figuring that out when I did. I'm going to take a corridor here. Oh, we're sheltered from the chapel. That's right. Each of the stained glass panels has a number on it, and the angel is holding a certain item. And in the tomb, there are a bunch of statues that are holding the same items. And if you interact with the statues in the order of the stained glass numbers, you open something very good. Okay, this one I don't know what it is. But no help. Could it be... Could it be pilot and plot? Could it be story time? Because the only other things that I can think of would be like his scarf is standing out, right? I think it's pilot. I think this is pilot. And that would mean that this would either be islet, plot, piot, hilt, or pilo. Right? Or actually, I guess it could be the word pilot with another letter added to it. Toilet? I think it's pilot plot. I think the letter is I. Okay. Alright. Anyway. What else am I doing? Oh, we need a bedroom for this. I think I'm okay with there being a dead end here. Except for the garage here. I don't know. Oh, I don't have the gem for the lab even, so yeah, I think we just do a storeroom here. All right, and here we've got this is like a view. This is a sure. What could this be? Tag 10. Oh, hang on. We got yellow pawn again. So storeroom, yellow pawn. Rank 6? 6-2? Okay. I gotta figure out what the word for this is supposed to be. I don't think it's cloud. Vista? I don't see how that relates to this, though. Okay, I gotta think about this one. So let me... I am going to... Oh, it could be that. It's very disappointing to me when someone says something that's actually true, though. Because then it's like I just didn't get to do the puzzle, you know what I mean? I think you're probably right. But I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna toss these together real quick. To try to... Oh. Hang on. Get rid of that. We need to embiggen our plot here. Whoop. Yep. And then... What is this in? 6-2? 6-2. Okay. All right, where were we? Yeah. Now we got more resources. We are sheltered from the chapel. So it's one of these things where this room usually has the negative effect. Red rooms often have negative effects, or they always do. Often do, and because like the aquarium doesn't have a negative effect. But because our outer room today was shelter, we negate the effect of our first 3 red rooms. So we actually don't have to chip into the donation basket each time we go through. Okay. Let's keep it moving. I like billiard room here. So, billiard room has this puzzle. 17, so now it is 8 times 2 is 16. 20 minus 10 divided by 5 is 2. 13 minus 3 times 5 divided by 10. is 5. So the rules to that puzzle you just have to figure out the first time based on like this clue here. Here we go. We've got match, we've got fire. Yes, fire and fir. Because I think this is a fir tree. So, so 4, I think is gonna be E. Right there. Okay. The puzzles made you spill your beer? I also still won't be surprised if 42414 is going to be important at some point or something like that. But all right, keep me going. I got 7 keys right now. Damn, that's right. I did go to the garage, the pool. Yes, because another thing that I need to do is empty the reservoir. The reservoir. Solved, I would say not much, but you know, we're collecting information. Yeah, I need to add that to my list of open ends. Drain the reservoir. And we do that in the pump room. Ooh, what do we got here? Graph. And chart and cart. Okay. I feel a lot better about the way that I'm approaching the letter puzzle now. Because just jamming all of the letters into a text document, I felt like there were just too many. There's just too many letters, and I wasn't getting anything out of it, you know? But like, as I was thinking about this game, while I was not playing it, one of the thinks that I had was, what if each letter you write down what room it's in, and maybe it spells something, right? And I'm enjoying that approach a lot more. Okay, parlor, patio. It has to be parlor. Look at this. Here we have tent and 10, I would imagine. So we've got a T here. Okay. You know what this is going to spell out is just like all of the Baron's Wordle guesses that day. All right. A box next to this box contains gems. I would imagine that means specifically that one and not itself. Both boxes next to this gem or box contain gems. Okay. A box next to this box is true. I am going to assume that a box that claims to break the rules of the game must be lying. And so if this is lying, then this box must be lying. which means that this box is telling the truth, which means that the gems are in this box. And they sure are. Okay, okay. Oh, thank you, EMC. All right. Any chess pieces? Yeah. I don't know what color that is. That looks like a black pawn to me. I don't know if pawns even matter. Did I take a screenshot of the chessboard? Yes. Only the blue pawn matters. Maybe. That might be the case. I think maybe only... I don't know, though. Not sure. I'm still just going to collect as much info as I can. So, parlor... We are in 5-5. Okay. 5-5. Black pawn? Parlor. All right, keep me going. If I take a bedroom here, we could maybe get the walk-in closet. And that would be sick, but risky. It would be risky because of our lack of stuff right now. So I'm going to say maybe we do a secret passage first. I mean, what do I want? Like I've got like a blue, like an entirely blue mansion today. This is kind of a tough one. I'm going to take the secret passage. And we've got... this is definitely coast and coat, I would say. In fact, I believe I've solved this one before. If I go to letters, and we go here, boom, coast and coat right there. So, this is 6-5. Okay, okay. But the same image doesn't always mean the same word, though. For example, I've seen the 10 tag mean both tag and 10. Assuming I'm right about what it means. Wait, what is this color? Gold zinc? Oh, this is like, the vendors. Okay, yeah. So there's no blue. That's actually interesting that you can't make a blue from this, but that's fine. What do we actually want? I don't want to run out of doors. I'm just taking orange. Another pawn. I realized I haven't really looked closely at these shelves before. We do have a black pawn here as well, up here in 6-5. I don't think that these pawns matter. But there's no harm in writing it down. Alright, we're starting to burn through these keys. If I take the aquarium, it'll actually burn one of my shelter usages. Foyer hallway doors are always unlocked? That's really interesting. Too bad I don't have 2 gems. I haven't decided yet whether I'm a foyer guy or a foyer guy. I think that this is plain and pain would be my guess. So this is L. 7-5 is an L. Never heard someone say foyer. Okay, let's kind of get up into this corner here. Because that's where I want to get into an area where I'm going to be more comfortable taking dead ends. Discover less common floor plans. Oh, or actually, I'll take the commissary because I've got money. Oh, remember, I need the utility closet also. Isn't it day? Oh, dude, it's day 21. We got 50% off today. Yo, 50% off today. I can buy the metal detector and the sledgehammer. And then here we've got plant and plan. Yeah, sounds about right to me. Hello? I can't help but notice that the letter T is in the room that we're in. Confirming what I'm doing right now. Yo! That's awesome. That totally confirms what I've been doing. That's fun. Okay, okay. Big reveal. Yeah, with the key card door. I need to find that utility closet. Okay, okay. All right, meow. Still burning through these keys. I'll take a spare green room. Yeah. Okay. Nothing of significance here. Nice, we got a freebie. The lab, we already did its thing when we brought power to it from the boiler room. I gotta take a dark room to burn through more shelter stuff. So here the lights won't go out because we're sheltered. Here, do we have... I wonder if this is one. It probably is, but, you know, I'm just... Hang on. What are we detecting? Oh? The broken lever? Alright, alright. I'm not too concerned about the levers anymore, since, yeah, like, our goal isn't really to get into room 46 anymore. Our goal is now to get the other stuff. This could be, like... If this is paint, I don't know what this would be. Pint. No, yeah, paint and pint. So this is an A. In 7-3. All right. Only 3 keys left. Do I have a dining room? I do. Oh, that's what the jingle was when I went into the commissary. I was thinking it was just like you're in the shop, da-ding, but no, it was the dining room opening up. Okay, here's our chance to go this way. I really don't want to take the utility closet specifically right now. I have to pass on it for now. Even though it's like exactly what I need. Tie. Clock. Time? Okay. All right. Take me this way. I would be more okay with the utility closet now. I will take the bedroom though. I do like the morning room also. But bedroom into walk-in closet would be sick here. Also, I gotta be making sure to look for, oh, shoot. I can't remember what I was gonna say. What I need to be looking for. Oh, well. Spine? Pine? Gotta be. Ooh, I have a feeling this is the word small. Dude, I love puzzles where you get random letters here and there, and then you start to see the message come together, you know? Okay, yellow pawn in the bedroom. 7-1. 7-1. Yellow pawn. Bedroom. All right, hit me with that walk-in closet. I want to get the payoff. Hang on, just making sure I don't see anything. Oh, the thing I was going to say. The thing that I need to be looking for. Chests to bust open with the sledgehammer. Yeah, I remember the Wheel of Fortune board game that I had. Yeah, dude, I've always loved to be like the host of a show. I mean, I think it's part of the reason that I like streaming a lot, you know? Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps, and the walk-in closet will gain me 3 gems. Okay, but we need a damn walk-in closet, dude. Or we can get a sauna, or we can get a laboratory. Well, we can't actually get that. I'm taking the ladies' chamber. Have I? Nice. We're needing keys. Does it ever end? That needs a screenshot. Nice. 2 keys. The Queen. Six one. Six one. White Queen. Her ladyship's chamber? And her ladyship's diary, which is locked. I wonder if one of the red letters is in here. Okay, okay. Be advised, Mia is exploring behind the PC. Hopefully she doesn't ruin anything. Wheat. Rain. Grain. Grain. Okay. I think that's this room. Let's try up here. What is this? Mechanarium has 1 door for each gear room in our house. I think I have 0 right now. Unless the garage is one, but I don't... Oh, well, the foundation, I think, is a gear room. This is interesting. I've never seen this room before. I mean, I basically have to take it. Because I can't take office, and furnace is a waste. Yo, Taco. Okay, so this is the door just from the foundation. Whoa, that's cool. So yeah, utility closet would add another one here, and then the pump room would be one also. The freezer. Freezes your accounts. Money and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I have to take this just because it's interesting. But like, and it'll give me information. But freezing at 0 and 1 is bad. I'm gonna take it though because it's interesting. Oh, there's not a sketch in here, is there? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen freezer yet. Whoa! Oh! We gotta maybe find a way to cool it down or to warm it up in here. And then I could get this key, but I could also get... I mean, just leave the door open for long enough, right? Not for staff use. There we go. We've got, fly. No. Lamp. Fire and flyer. No, those aren't spelled the same. What are these? This is another one that I might just have to screenshot. For now, I'm screenshotting. Actually, we'll do it this way so I can also mark the room. Here, I can. We'll put it in the same one here. Oh, except that I've. Here, let me zoom out. There we go. Okay. This is room 9 something. 9-2. Okay. So now anyway, what do we got in here? We have another key, which actually looks like a special key. And we've got a letter. So this will be a very important room to try to thaw out somehow. Because this also looks like it could be something. There's gems in here. Dude, we gotta figure out how to warm this place up. Can I think already of how to do it? There is one breaker box spot that that is not labeled. It could be freezer. Could have something to do with the furnace. Like maybe there's a way to attach the furnace to this room, similarly to how like you attach the pump room, boiler room to other electric rooms. I don't know. We'll find out. Interesting. Okay, on our way back then. So our next way to go is gonna be down here. I've only got 2 keys, man. Oh, there's the pump room. I actually really want to see pump room, and I have to take it, in fact. It's my only choice. Jasper locked in the freezer. No, I don't even know who Jasper is. Oh, on The Simpsons, yes. Moon pie. That's all I remember, though, is that he finds them. He sees moon pie. Hello? Oh, there it is. The stuff you get from metal detector is always hard to find. Okay, we need to drain the reservoir. Dude, how am I gonna do that? All the places already have all their shit. Tank 1. Oh, we can pump into the tanks though, probably. Okay, so hang on a second. Okay, so yeah, here's all the pipes. We're gonna go. Okay, I figured this out last time. I can do it again. This pipe, we want to go up in order to go to this tank. Maybe. Or maybe it goes down to go out. I don't know. If we want to pump, I'm guessing that these 6 line up with these 6. So actually, yes. And now that means that the pool pumps into this tank. And so now if I click on this, yeah. Oh, but we don't want that. We want to pump into the pool. So what if we go the other way? Oh, I'm doing great, Phoenix. Yeah. Here we go. Pumping into the pool. And then, are we able to, I want to get this tank pumped into the pool now. So, like, okay, I got it. There's got to be, we got to go, we got to transfer, okay, we can use 3 or 5. We pump into tank 1 from 5. Think about this logically. The way that we empty tank 2 into the pool is we need there to be something that is connected to both tank 1 and 2. And that would be 1. So we need to empty 1. We need to put tank 2 into room 1 and then back out into tank 1. Okay. So tank 1, room 1, it's got the fountain in it right now, though. So we need to pump the fountain into the pool? I do also want to drain the fountain. Okay. So 1, and then we do this. Okay, so that... Wait. Okay, so first, we put this into the... How do I put this into the pool? Oh, of course. We fill tank 2. Okay. So we put... We go into here. All right, and then we use that to fill the pool. There we go. Then we can release the, or we can reverse the order of this, and we can drain into the fountain. And then we can also drain this into the fountain now. Whoa, what is this? Is that the reserve tank? Reserve tank. How do I access the reserve tank? It needs to be powered. Through a keycard room. I need a utility closet, dude. Okay. Okay. I think for sure we're gonna need to power this up to empty the reservoir. I'm still gonna do my best though. So reservoir. now we're pumping into. So first thing to do is switch to that. And then we pump out. Okay, and then we pump that into the fountain. All right. Then oh, it's working on it. Okay. So yeah, I have a feeling that I'm doing the right thing right now, except for the fact that I don't have access to this. And so there's not going to be enough room in these tanks. But let's find out. Like, it's probably still going to have 1 or 2 notches left, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's not what you do. If I can connect the boiler room here, then we'll be able to solve that. Okay. But first, I really need that utility closet. Remember when I said no to the utility closet earlier? Okay, now the pool is going to be flooded. Well, not quite flooded, but yeah, it's, I mean, got more water in it. Okay, what do we got here? I think we take guest bedroom out of these options. And then we've got Tiger Tier in here. That's in room 5-3. 5-3 is G. All right, all right. Anything else to find? We do have a yellow pawn up there. 5-3, guest bedroom, yellow pawn. Okay. Oh, jeez. Guest bedroom. Okay. Yes. Nothing else that we need here. All right. So, to get more rooms, we are all the way back to the start now. Luckily, we're going to pass by the dining room. It's in the dining room. Oh, yeah. We can have our lemon glazed salmon. Oh, but I don't have an aquarium. Hang on, hang on. I could get 10 more steps if we had an aquarium. But coming back to this room, I think would cost too many steps. Yeah, we're just going to take it. Have dinner. Alrighty. I should have turned the key cards on low, but I mean, it'll pay off big time if we get what we need. Ooh, this is not good. We just take a pantry here. Okay, okay, not great. But, you know. We get a few steps. Ah, stair, star. Down here, we've got an eye. Okay, okay. Scanning for chess pieces also. Yeah, it's crazy how involved the gameplay is. Like now that I've rolled the credits and we're in post game essentially, now it's like even more involved than before. There's that safe. One of the reasons or like another thing that kept me thinking about this game and wanting to play it soon again was that Danger Valentine, he sent me a text that was a screenshot from the game, and he said hell yeah or something, but I didn't understand what the screenshot meant or what he had achieved. So I was like, oh shit, dude, he's done more than me. I gotta get back in here. Okay. I'm gonna go up first because I will take a utility closet if it spawns. There it is, baby. Oh, that was just you getting to room 46. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me find the text and look at it again. You're nothing about the image that you sent me? Oh, it says your new home. Mount Holly, your new home is what it says when you get to room 46. I see. I just saw the 4 tomorrow rooms, and I was like, what the hell is a tomorrow room? I gotta get back in there, because I don't know what that means. I guess unless it's maybe tomorrow room is referring to something like the mail room, the rooms that like affect the next day. It must be that. Bride Bridge. We got a G. And this is just above. Yes. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. We can finally. I mean, this looks like it just says cabinet. Cabinet. We can finally turn this off. So there we go. Now the key card doors are open. We don't need keys for those anymore. Hang on. VAC. I want to solve this puzzle. I don't remember exactly how to interact with this. It's like you have to... You have to, like, make them all... There we go. Now we have blue. And you have to, like, make them all blue before you can... I can't remember how to do this puzzle. You have to make them all blue. In order to unlock purple, is what I remember. but I don't remember how to do that. Because I did this once. There was some puzzle somewhere that described the solution that I was going for. However, now there's a different solution that I'm going for, which I think was hinted at. Oh wait, it's not in here. It's where did I save this other thing? Ah, right here. I think this is a clue. So we need this now. Except I don't know about yellow. But I'm gonna try. I don't know how to get... I guess I don't necessarily know how to get yellow. Oh, wait. Wait. Pressing blue against a red makes it purple. So... I'm starting to understand the puzzle. We need to write down the rules. So clicking on gray makes it green? Clicking on green makes it red. Clicking on red makes it gray. I don't know how to make blue. But clicking on blue turns adds blue to adjacent. So like green plus blue, I guess that just makes blue. Maybe that's not right. But if you add blue to red, it makes purple. But then clicking on purple just makes blue? I wonder if yellow... Okay. I might not actually have... what I need for this puzzle. Aha! So that got us all purple. So now we have white. How do I make white, though? So we've unlocked white, but I don't know how to actually make it. I mean, if yellow is actually... if yellow is intended to represent white... we just need this to now be red. This has to be red. This has to be red, and then we purple those, and then we make this red. But when I click on this blue, it's going to screw up that purple. Ugh. Now, okay, here's the thing. I would be much more into this puzzle if I was confident about yellow meaning white, and I am approximately 0% confident in that. I think this might be nothing. Or there is a way to achieve yellow on this light system that I'm not yet aware of, and I need to wait until I'm aware of that. Toggling of breaker buttons may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Yeah. So I don't think I'm confident enough in what I'm doing to actually go through with doing anything on that. What I am confident in, though, is that this is now unlocked. And wasn't there another one? This? The pump room. That's now unlocked. And I need this to be a boiler room. So hopefully we get that. Alright. The question is, do I just run up there right away? Or do we fill this out first? Let's fill this out first. But remember, don't take a boiler room if I see it yet, because we can't use it in the way that I need to use it. It would actually be fine to take a bunk here. And hopefully we'll get something that makes this pay off later. Okay, we got... I think this is pin and pine. I think this is an E. Alright, alright. So back to this now. Oh, hey, here it is. The Atari in question. It's in the bunk room. So yeah. I mean, I think that this is a puzzle. I just got to figure out how to obtain. Well, this is more pink and this is more purple. These actually aren't the same color. I'm going to screenshot this just in case, but upon second look, I'm actually a lot less confident in this as a clue now. Because this is straight up pink, while this is purple. And so it doesn't really match up as much as I was thinking it did. Oh yeah, there's hamster. Remember to scan for chess pieces. We got black pawns in this room. I really don't think that the black pawns are a thing. But doesn't hurt to write it down. All right. So now we need to go around to the foundation. Ooh, quite a ways around. Oh, we can do something really good on the way, though. I gotta make sure we go through the security room. We will. Okay, now that we have the keycard doors all unlocked, we can now switch the security level to high, which will increase the number of keycard doors that we get. Oh, I can't reach the foundation. Oh, this whole area is closed off now. I didn't realize that. Oops. Okay. Well, that's that. So our only hope now is let's hit this boiler room right here, and then we're just gathering info up here. All right. Do I not have a shovel? I don't. What up, Popo? Oh, I'm doing very well. Game is fantastic. Okay. Please, please, boiler room. Fuck. It's no good. It's not what we needed. So, that just means we will not be, we will not be, I was wondering about the gem thing anyway, yeah. It just means we will not be emptying the reservoir today. You know what we can do still? Empty the fountain and see what that does. Alright, I think this is stage and stag. And so, I'm gonna write down an E for this room. Okay. So we're at least still getting that info here. Ah, we don't even get that gem. I hope I still get my 2 gems at the start of tomorrow from having the mine. I'm sure I will. Alright, well anyway. Where am I going? Oh man, I'm an idiot. Shoot, I just wasted 2 steps. I'm behind on steps now. Okay. Doors, please. Oh, these are both dead ends. It's all bad. I don't think that there's anything in the lavatory. Like, I've drawn that before. But, I mean, the library isn't necessarily going to do anything for me either. I'm going to take the lavatory just to make sure that there's nothing in here. I mean, we at least do get this. Crown and crow. So hit me with a N. Oops. Okay. But yeah. Nothing else of value in here. Alright. Alright, so. Now we are going back to the pump room. I guess I should have done this on the way, huh? Alright, pump room. And we need to drain the fountain. It looks like we can drain... It looks like... So it's 2 notches for the reservoir, meaning we are intended to be able to drain the entire fountain without using the boiler room. That's only for the reservoir. So, okay. Let's do it. Let's pump back into the reservoir. this... Oh, we can pump the fountain into the reservoir. Yeah. So now, give me this. Pump me that way. Okay, then pump that into the reservoir. All right, then fill her up out of the fountain. Switch to the other tank. All right. And this should give us something interesting to look at now. I think that's all. Because, yeah, I am completely out of doors. And I'm not sure what to do. I don't yet know how to interact with the freezer. Unless it has to do with the furnace. So, we're out of here. Let's go back to the fountain. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good combo. I like dim bulb a lot. Just don't pick up... Is it 9 volt? That makes it so that... is the way that 9 volt works that when you use a charge item, you go down to 1 pip right away? Oh, okay. Here's the fountain. Oh, yeah, dude. And look, it's all my coins that I tossed in. Now's not the time to grab them, though, because my account is frozen. Yo, here we go. Oh! This is just another way to get to the basement door. Well... Except that it's a different basement door. Like, if I were to... look in here... and find the map of the underground. Do I not have that screenshotted? Here's part of it. I forgot about this. Ooh, I wonder if this fits. Oh. Oh, it was on the gallery? I'm dumb? Oh, it's right there. I'm dumb. Okay. So, this is the... Okay, it does. Oh. Yo, Radium? Yeah. I want to feel like I can watch other people play this, but I feel like there's so much more I have to do before I get to that point. So, fountain entrance. So this is just another way to get down here. But I can already get down here by going through the catacombs if I draft a tomb. So we can go tomb, we can get a basement key, but I believe I've already been on this side. I think the thing we want in the reservoir is in the reservoir. Wait, how do I normally get in here? Through this way. Normally I get in this way because this is how you get in if you have the auto hammer or whatever, which I did this. So this is my permanent entrance. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, we have learned yet another thing. I think that's all I can do today, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I got today. Man, that was a 2-hour run. That run took forever. But I mean, there was a lot of stuff for me to write down. Let's call it a day. Oh, it just tells me to go here. Call it. Oh. The stately inn of the dead. Oh yeah. From all my dead end rooms. I mean, hey, we got a lot of rooms. I bet. Hang on, where is it? Here. I bet that this is 4 letters in this puzzle. Like, maybe those fit right here or something. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll find out. So... we've got more to find here. But that's a big deal. Starting to put this puzzle together. There is another puzzle that I would like to review real quick. And that is these. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words, sung by you and me. We could write out this song. That would be kind of it would be kind of fun to do that just for fun. I have the means. We have the means to do it. I feel like that would be unique content, sort of. All right. I have an expectation that it won't actually uh do anything, or that it won't be important, but it would be fun. So let's just, fuck it. Let's do it a little bit. Let's open up Reaper. Let's give me a new track. Give me a new MIDI item. MIDI item. Oh, insert MIDI item. There we go. All right, all right. Let's open up our MIDI editor here. And for this project, we can do a piano roll. And then on this track, we'll go FX, give me synth. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's find some stuff out here. Pop me over here. So I need to open this in a different program. One where we can zoom in. All right. We ready? So, first thing we got here is we've got 2 eighth notes. It's 2 Ds. We don't have a time signature here, but this is 4. So this is probably 4 with I mean, this here is a measure of 1, but that probably just means that there's an implied dotted half rest at the start of it. So anyway, we've got 2 eighth notes, D, oh, to F. All right, zoom me in. And let's do, I mean, we'll make it an eighth note. Oh, we're in triplets right now? Okay. So this is D, G. Or F, sorry. Okay. So then, next we've got D with G. Neither of them are flat. Dotted half note. So D, I said, hang on, I'm dumb. G. Whoop. D and G. Dotted half note. And then down here, we've got a G on the bass. So we'll put that like down here. Give me a G to D to next octave G. All right. B. Ooh, we got some grace notes in here. Uh-oh. And that's a D. So that's kind of an issue that this is going all the way. But then, okay, so this... I'm not exactly sure how to read this, but I think what I will do is say that we're hitting... It's a quarter at the end, so we're hitting F right here. Except it is it's got grace notes that look like they look like sixteenths. So we might be doing something like that. And then those stay, or that moves out. Okay, so the first is... But now, it might be correct, though, to drop all of this an octave. Except we're getting into some real low registers here. But that might be better. Okay. We've done 2 measures. But it sounds great so far. All right. So then it looks like this is a B flat, judging by this. So here, oh, there's going to be some bad tick sounds. You know what, actually? We got to turn the effects off while I'm editing. Okay, so we've got a B flat. This is, I think, out of curiosity. I can't imagine what we're going to learn from this. We got B flat up to F. You know what would be kind of helpful would be if we could view the note names on each of them, because that's actually a G. Correct, yeah, because there wasn't an F before. All right, F. B, F. Okay. And then we've got a half note up here on D. Okay. Up to our treble clef. We've got a D quarter note. D and B. And then we have a half rest. And then, oh boy, when they go under the staff like this, you gotta like count. But it's 2 white keys under the previous. Wait, I don't have these in the right spot. These go here. So that was D and B, right? D and B. All right, and then way over here, we've got 1 white key, 2 white keys down. G back up to B. I don't know about this DB here. Um, maybe the B is supposed to be flat because that's the key that we're in. This does that sound better? This is where my music knowledge might not be up to the task. It looks like B and E should be flat. Yes, all B's and E's should be flat. Okay, so there we go. Okay, that sounds better. So now we got dotted halves. Or should we do the base down here? We've got oh geez, we gotta count down here. So this is G, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 down from G. Oh boy. Okay. So here's G. The one we started from. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 down to C. Boom. Oh, that's so. Can you guys even hear that? That's so low I can barely hear it. Okay, but then that jumps up to G. And then up to C. Down to G. Up to C. Up to E. E flat, right? B and E are all flat. Whoa. Give me G. I feel like I've done something wrong again. Yes, I put these a half a measure too early. Okay, so now this baseline, except it goes back like this, I think. There. All right, and then we are a dotted half note. The key in between these two, C. Dotted half note. I'm a drummer, so I know the note lengths and rests and that kind of stuff better than I know like I'm not very fast at the letters. So that's our C, and then 1, 2, 3 down. C, 1, 2, 3 down. And then we end with a D. Okay, I'll do one more measure. And then that may have solved our curiosity. Oh, this actually repeats a note. And then back up. Okay, so this one. B flat. So this is, so if we're at B, we go 1, 2, 3 up. So B, 1, 2, 3. E should be flat. Quarter. And then a rest? Or this is just a measure of 3 now? Oh, well, the next measure, it starts here. Because this is only 1 quarter. So it's like the single measure is split up. Weird. But I guess that's just like the phrasing of it. All right, so then anyway, this is E flat plus B. B and E flat together for the top. Here we go. Okay. So what do we got for the first row? Yeah. I kind of feel like this would have sounded better if we did it in like Guitar Pro, but it would have taken twice as long to transpose. I don't know how to get I don't know how to get, well, I think, let me check something. If I export this MIDI onto my desktop, and then we open Guitar Pro, and we take a classical guitar, I can just import MIDI, can't I? Import MIDI desktop. Oh. Oh, now we're cooking, dude. Hit me though with like, it needs to be louder. Okay. Reset the volumes and just do this. This is why is this a piano though? I said classical guitar. Because this sounds like a classic guitar to me. Boom, hit me with this. All right. Well, that was fun. We transposed some of the music. I would like to do more of this some other time. So I'm actually going to save this. This is going to be Blueprints Music Puzzle. All right. Project. All right. Cool. There we go. We have that save. I got that saved for later. Crank it a little. I tried. Didn't you hear? I tried and it peaked. It was peaking. But here, I can set it up again in 2 seconds. Import. I got my volume maxed. and it sounds like this. Well, the guitar was the same volume. This is the same. This is the volume settings are unchanged. There's something interesting about the way that this imported though. Like, oh, the like the dotted half note here, it has to tie it's tying a bunch of eighth notes together because it's not using the bass clef down here. I wonder if there would be a way to get it to do that. But anyway, there we go. Okay. So that's that. That's fun. Here's this. Let's also save this into my blueprints folder. This is letters. No, this is letters. Okay, okay. All right, we gotta. I got things to save. Save this. Save that. This also save into blueprints. Yeah, open ends. Loose ends, loose ends. That's actually what I meant to call it. All right, all right. Oh yeah, save this as unsolved letters. Okay, okay. All right, we're gonna move on to something else for a little bit here. I have a game demo that I want to try out for a horror game. It looks really cool, but let me briefly update my stream title and such.